Happy Friday, everyone, and happy specifically Friday the 13th to all who celebrate. I'm meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees here with WCNC Charlotte. I myself love a Friday the 13th personally. I grew up, of course, introducing myself and having every single person I met say Voorhees, like Jason Voorhees, to which I then said, well, Van Voorhees, but yes. So it's a special day in my household, I guess. My sister and I love the Friday the 13th franchise, but if you're not a fan, well, I don't really have that horrific of a forecast for you heading into the weekend because the weather actually looks pretty good on Saturday and on Sunday. Yes, it will be rainy. However, we need the rain, so it's all good. Today was sunny and seasonable, temperatures reaching the 50s. Tomorrow will start off pretty chilly, but increasing clouds throughout the day and highs reaching the 60s. So a gorgeous day to celebrate love, whether you have a Valentine or not. You can hang out, celebrate love with your friends, family members, your dog. Roger's my Valentine every single day. And then again, Sunday, we bring in that much needed rainfall. So temperatures overnight, most spots will drop to right around the freezing mark. So if you are heading out for dinner, let's say this evening, I'd have a light jacket ready to go. Sunset essentially occurring right now, and we will see temperatures drop off pretty quickly into the 40s. And as you can see there, temps Saturday morning will be right around 30 in Charlotte, upper 20s for those mountain communities. You know I got to put in a fun graphic for Valentine's Day, so here's your chocolates. Not really sure what those red and orange circles are, but I didn't make this graphic. Temperatures in the 30s to start off the day. Partly cloudy in the afternoon. Again, we'll essentially start sunny. Or you can't see my hands. We'll start sunny and end cloudy, but temperatures will still briefly hit the 60s, and it will be a really, really, really nice day. What's happening right now outside? Again, it's clear and calm. You saw that with the first shot from WCNC Charlotte's tower cam. As we look ahead, though, changes coming in pretty quickly. Here Saturday morning, again, abundant sunshine, no weather-related issues, but Saturday afternoon and evening, we'll start to see cloud cover increasing. A few brief sprinkles probably possible on the western side of our viewing area Saturday, let's say 10 and 11 o'clock. But again, the main story, the main event comes in Sunday morning. Now, when we talk about a washout or you see 100% chance of rain on the 7-day forecast, you have to remember two important things. One, that doesn't always mean it will rain for every single second of the day, but confidence is very high that everyone sees rain at some point. So Sunday morning, 6 a.m., if you're someone like myself, I feel like I've mentioned my dog 3 times, maybe this is only the second time here, but it has to get up early with your pup and take them out. It won't be raining 6 a.m. right before sunrise. However, well, I guess it will be raining for the mountains, but here in Charlotte, a few sprinkles will be possible. Our higher rain chances will be late morning, and that's when we start to see heavier pockets of rain too. So I had some friends asking, when is like the best chance to see rain? Because we wanted to go, on a walk, whatever the case is. I'd say about 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. is your best chance for more moderate to heavy rain. But notice as we go throughout the afternoon, here's that break right on 4 or 5. Because this is a low pressure system, it's still going to swing around additional moisture later on. So notice there still will be some areas of scattered rainfall as we get closer to dinner time. So if it hits 4 or 5 o'clock, know that the heaviest rain is likely over, but it's not over completely, because that's a quick way to tell your loved one, maybe you're going to dinner on the 15th instead of the 14th, that you're good to go. There's no more rain and they don't bring a jacket, and then you will be in the doghouse. There's another dog mention. So from Monday, of course, we're dry, we're quiet, and Monday actually looks pretty good. We're seeing temperatures back in the 60s, and then an even nicer forecast if you like warm weather by the end of the week. So this is going to be something we'll be talking about a lot over the next few weeks and months. Most of us, Sunday, we'll see about 1 inch of rain. And we've had tons of questions online after yesterday I posted our drought update and the fact that we're in an extreme drought in Charlotte for the first time since August of 2008. The questions came flooding in. Well, I guess the statements first. Well, we're having rain on Sunday and that will take care of the drought. Well, we had so much, rain the past few weeks. We had snow, we had ice. First things first, 1 inch of rain is certainly not enough to take care of our drought situation. I just crunched the numbers during the newscast so I could show them to you guys. These are the numbers according to the U.S. Drought Termination, which is a product of NOAA, that we would need to see over the next month or 3 months in order to not only get rid of our drought conditions, but get back to normal. You can see in Charlotte, those numbers are a little bit higher across the Piedmont. It gets a little bit lower the further north and east you go. But notice 10 inches in a month. Statesville, Morganton, about 7 to 8, and about 6 and 3/4 for Boone. We normally average this time of year about 3 and change if we're lucky. So it's pretty abnormal to have 10 inches in a month. Could it be a possibility? Absolutely. We can't say what's going to happen at the end of February, but at least the fact that we're in the 13th right now, it doesn't look like we're going to see another 9 inches over the next few weeks. And as you can see there, in 3 months, it's about 17 inches or so. So while this will be extremely helpful, it will not be enough to take care of the drought completely. Also, just want to kind of issue a little asterisk, little side note here. The event that we had when we had the ice storm, which was the weekend of the 24th, 25th, we only accumulated 0.58 inches of moisture because, again, most of that was freezing rain and sleet, which does have liquid, but the liquid ratios are a lot lower than rain. And then the snow event weekend, we only had 0.52, about a half of an inch of rain for over 11 inches of snow. This is at the Charlotte airport when we talk about official data. So while we, yes, did have moisture, we had about a half an inch of rain. Remember how dry and fluffy the snow was? The snow to liquid ratio was about 22 to 1. So about 22 inches of snow for every 1 inch of rain. So again, we did not see a lot of rain at all. So I know it feels recently like we've had so much, but we really haven't. We're about 3.5 inches below average just for 2026. And we already ended last year very, very dry. So just remember that. And of course, our team will be talking about this a lot for the next few weeks. While we're not going to see a lot of rain in the near term, with the exception of Sunday, we are going to see a lot of warm weather, which I know some folks are really excited about. Here's that 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. Remember, this isn't how much warmer than average will be, it's chances that will be above average. So at this point, it's essentially at 100%, which you can very clearly see in our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. So tomorrow, we start off with a 30 degrees and change, 60s in the afternoon. It's the day of love. Hopefully you love WCNC Plus also. Don't forget to download it if you haven't already. Well, if you're watching, hopefully you have. Tomorrow also the Carolina Ascent are back at home, so it'll be a great day to get outside for that game or that match. Of course, weather won't ruin it. Checkers are also playing tomorrow, part of a 2-part series, which does conclude on Sunday. Sunday's Checkers game, thankfully, is inside at Bojangles Coliseum, but if you are walking from your car to or from, whether it's the beginning of the game or after, you're likely going to encounter some rain. Thankfully, all of that dries out by President's Day. If your kids are out of school or you're off work, nice day to get outside, mid-60s, and then a nice little treat to be in the 70s most of next week.